Hello again. I'm going to try to keep this video relatively short, as I always do, and I generally fail miserably. But I'm going to go and show you some Peterson system pipes and show you how everything is relative to one another. You'll understand in a minute. I've got something really special, once in a lifetime kind of special, you've never seen before and you may never see again special. So in terms of everything being relative, all right, this is a 9S Peterson system pipe, 9S Deluxe. It's a pretty good sized pipe in terms of everyday functional. This is, it's about as big as you really need, and in terms of Peterson pipes, it's a pretty large one. It's the Deluxe 307. If you have a 307 system standard or system Premier, this is the Deluxe version. Nice size. That's something you could use every day for a pretty decent smoke. Here you have a house pipe, which is essentially the yardstick that you measure all large Petersons by. If you're talking about anything that's got a decent size and a decent heft to it, this is inevitably going to be what you compare it to. And the house pipe is it's a big chunk of briar. Now this is a good, long, relaxing smoke. Oh, look at that. We're going to be at this for a while. Now, relativity. This looked pretty big until you see this. Now it just seems like a small pipe. What's your point, Mark? Hold on a second now. Very seldom will you see anything larger than a house pipe. Nowadays, it doesn't exist. This is about as big as you get. You want a big smoke from Peterson, you go for the house pipe. Smooth. If you look back, especially around the pre-Republic and the patent era, so let's say before 1949 and in the turn of the 20th century, the early 1900s, they had some bigger pipes. And to prove that, here I have a pre-Republic house pipe. Look at that. That's a beauty. Nice long stem, and that bowl is huge. Normally you do your finger test. Okay, I can get this one in. Go over to your house pipe. Oh yeah, I can get that. Anyways, I got big fat fingers, but okay, yeah, I can test that. Once you get up to this bad boy, that's not going to do it. You're going to have to start using your thumb. And, I can get my whole thumb in there easily. This has like a 1 inch wide bowl diameter. And it's just a beautiful old, really well kept pipe. I've never smoked this yet, and I'm about to do so now. So, like I said, relativity. It's a relatively big pipe. Not so much. This is a relatively big pipe. Compared to the old house pipe, and this doesn't look so big anymore. Brilliant. Very perceptive, Mark. I'm going to load up a small bowl. I want to try this out. This is going to get boring for a minute, but stick around, because the relativity theory keeps on being tested. So, I'm going to load up. I'm going to load up about a third of a bowl, which is, it's still a lot of, that's a big bowl. So, that's a third of a bowl of this is like, a full bowl of the 9S. So I'm just going to do it nice and small. because I really want to try this pipe out. I've had this for a few months, and I just haven't gotten around to testing it out. And for the inaugural smoke, what other than Peterson's Old Dublin? Bear with me. This is not an easy pipe to smoke half or a third of a bowl, because the flame has a hard time getting all the way to the bottom. You kind of have to go with a fully packed bowl, but I'll get it. That is satisfying. And once again, relatively large. Now, relatively large. By what standard is that not a large pipe? By what standard is that not a huge pipe? Let's find out. The only Peterson I can imagine that would make this look like not that big a pipe would be this one that I'm about to show you, which is truly phenomenal. I have seen pictures of them, but you know, to see it in real life, to hold it in real life, you'll probably never get a chance. Sorry to say, but they're very rare. So, here I have a lot of bubble wrap. Let's see what's inside here. Are you ready? Wait for it. Look at the size of this Peterson patent pipe. This is from 1907. So just to give you an idea, I don't have small hands. I'm not a hobbit. You saw the size of this pipe. Look at the size of that pipe. Truly spectacular. Now, unfortunately, the stem had been broken. It is 108 years old, so you know, things happen. This is 11 inches, and it's been broken about the halfway point. This used to be a 20-inch stem. Here you have the bone condenser, and you'll notice that it's still very white. And this is still pretty nice looking too. It's a 108-year-old unsmoked Peterson patent pipe. So this is half the stem, so you can only imagine. It's borderline obscene. I'm already up to 10 minutes. I apologize for keeping this so long, but how do you do a short video with all of these comparisons? So once again, to prove my point of relativity, this was a relatively large pipe by Peterson standards. We worked our way up, and Insanity. Compared to a modern day house pipe. Insanity. Anyhow, this definitely will be making it into some future videos, just in terms of showing it a little bit more and in better detail, but I just had to show you this unsmoked 108-year-old Peterson patent extra large pipe. Fantastic. You don't see this every day. It's got to take about bloody hell, half a tin of tobacco to fill that chamber. Like, this is another one of those, like, my thumb goes halfway into the chamber. Wow. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for putting up with pushing 12 minutes of me working my way up to showing you this Patent Peterson. Adios, amigos. Take care. Bye for now.